Islam is a religion of peace. Its core teachings emphasize compassion, justice, and respect for all. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, clearly states the importance of treating others with kindness and understanding. It teaches that all people are equal in the eyes of God. One of the most important verses in the Quran is Surah Al-Hujurat 49, verse 13. It says, "O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another." This verse highlights the importance of diversity and encourages Muslims to embrace people from all backgrounds. Islam teaches that taking a life is a grave sin. It promotes peace and forbids violence against innocent people. Muslims are taught to resolve conflicts peacefully through dialogue and understanding. The Prophet Muhammad, who brought the message of Islam, was a man of peace and compassion. He taught his followers to be merciful and to forgive others. He showed kindness to everyone, regardless of their religion or beliefs. Extremist groups like ISIS twist the teachings of Islam for their own violent purposes. They use religion to justify their actions and spread fear and hatred. Their ideology is based on a misinterpretation of Islamic texts and a desire for power. ISIS promotes violence and terrorism. This goes against the fundamental principles of Islam. The Quran clearly states that killing an innocent person is like killing all of humanity. These extremist groups often exploit political instability and social grievances to recruit followers. They prey on the vulnerable and promise them power and glory. However, their promises are empty, and their actions only lead to more suffering. The actions of these extremist groups have nothing to do with true Islam. Their ideology is a distortion of the faith and a betrayal of its values. True Muslims condemn their actions and strive to promote peace and understanding. Throughout history, Muslim civilizations have been known for their tolerance and cultural diversity. The Golden Age of Islam, which spanned from the 8th to the 13th centuries, was a time of great intellectual and cultural flourishing. During this period, Muslim scholars made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. They translated ancient Greek texts and preserved knowledge that would have otherwise been lost. Muslim rulers were known for their tolerance of other religions. They allowed Jews and Christians to practice their faiths freely, and often protected their places of worship. The city of Cordoba in Spain, for example, was a center of learning and cultural exchange under Muslim rule. People of different faiths lived and worked together peacefully, contributing to the city's prosperity. Section 4. The Roots of Extremism. Extremism is, a complex issue with roots in political, social, and economic factors. It's not inherent to any religion or culture. In many cases, political instability, poverty, and lack of education create fertile ground for extremist ideologies to take hold. When people feel marginalized or oppressed, they may be more susceptible to extremist messages that promise them a sense of belonging or purpose. Extremist groups often exploit these grievances to recruit followers. Foreign policy decisions can also contribute to the rise of extremism. Military interventions and support for authoritarian regimes can create resentment and instability, fueling the flames of extremism. It's important to address the root causes of extremism, such as poverty, inequality, and lack of education. By promoting social justice and creating opportunities for all, we can create a more peaceful and just world. Section 5. The Danger of Misinformation. Misinformation and propaganda play a significant role in spreading fear and hatred towards Muslims. Extremist groups use social media and other platforms to disseminate their distorted views and incite violence. Stereotypes and prejudices against Islam are often perpetuated by the media and popular culture. This can lead to discrimination and prejudice against Muslims, further fueling the cycle of fear and mistrust. It is crucial to be critical of the information we consume and to challenge negative stereotypes about Islam. We should rely on credible sources and engage in respectful dialogue to promote understanding and counter misinformation. Education is key to combating misinformation. By learning about Islam from reliable sources and engaging with Muslims in our communities, we can break down stereotypes and promote understanding. Section 6. Understanding true Islam. It is essential to distinguish between the actions of extremist groups and the true teachings of Islam. The vast majority of Muslims are peaceful and law-abiding citizens who condemn violence and terrorism. Islam teaches peace, compassion, and respect for all. Its message is one of unity and brotherhood, emphasizing the importance of living in harmony with one another. We must judge Islam by its true teachings and by the actions of the vast majority of Muslims who strive to live peaceful and meaningful lives. Interfaith dialogue and cooperation are crucial for promoting understanding and combating extremism. By working together, people of all faiths can build bridges of understanding and create a more peaceful world. Let us remember that Islam is a religion of peace, and that its followers, like people of all faiths, deserve to be treated with respect and dignity.